What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another Android Spotlight. Today we're taking out a brand new game by Mad Fingers Games. What does Mad Fingers mean? I don't like, are their fingers angry? Anyways, it's Dead Trigger 2. It's like Dead Trigger 1, but with a 2 next to it. So, have you ever played a game with zombies? No? Have you... Okay, well, that one person that answered no, you can go away. Everybody else, have you ever played a game with zombies? That's what Dead Trigger 2 is like, except it's on your Android and iOS devices, but this game really sparkles on Tegra devices. That's the Tegra 3 and mostly 4 devices, that's NVIDIA's processors. And on Android, this game is probably, in my opinion, the best looking game on mobile right now. Dead Trigger 2 boasts some really cool graphical effects on Tegra 4 devices because of NVIDIA's custom 72-core GPU that's inside the Tegra 4 system on a chip. Now, you're going to be seeing real-time dynamic shadows, real-time reflections, high-resolution textures. This is a console-quality graphic game we're seeing here. But let's talk about the guts of Dead Trigger 2, because at the end of the day, gameplay is what matters, and Dead Trigger 2 has taken leaps and bounds over its predecessor, Dead Trigger, mostly in the realm of enemy AI and different types of enemies. You're going to see a lot more special zombies. The zombies that will either be like radioactive, and if you get near them, then you'll get a damage over time effect on you, or there are zombies that charge at you like the chargers in Left 4 Dead, and there's zombies that spit at you like the zombies in Left 4 Dead. Dead Trigger 2 takes a lot of hints from Left 4 Dead, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. That's a pretty fairly good experience to see translated over to Android and iOS, and it translates it fairly well. And it feels that gameplay modes have been vastly increased from Dead Trigger 1 to Dead Trigger 2. In Dead Trigger 1, I felt like it was a lot of arcade action, kill this many zombies, live this long, but in the second game, I'm seeing a lot of escort quests and fetch these supplies and turn on this power. So it's nice because there's a bit of variation, and they throw a lot of different kinds of boss zombies at you. Now, speaking of boss zombies can drop things like blueprints. That's a special type zombies, like that exploding zombie you just saw lumbering at me. And you basically get different parts of the blueprint, and then you take it back to your base. And your base is a very integral part of Dead Trigger 2, so let's take a look at that. Basically, your hideout acts as the main hub of the game, where you come and you build supplies and you upgrade your weapons. All of this is done through in-game cash, which you earn from doing missions. Gold is a separate thing that you can earn in-game, but you don't get a lot of it. The main way to get gold is to purchase it through microtransactions. But the only thing that I've seen gold really be used for is speed up the process of building and upgrading weapons. So say you come to your base, there's a new weapon that you have a blueprint for and you want to build it. Well, you go to the gunsmith in your headquarters, you ask him to build it, and he'll say, well, this will be done in 2 hours. Now, this is 2 hours real world time, so you can put down your Android device, your iOS device, walk away, come back in the morning while it's building. I've seen things go over 6 hours for building time, but you can use gold to instantly get the items. So this is the hook that Madfinger is using to get you to spend money. It's for the impatient player, but for me, I'm playing this in small spurts, so I'm earning my money via killing zombies the way that I like to do it. I don't want to buy money, and then I'm having them build the weapons, and I'll just come back later. I don't need it right now. Story missions and extra side missions can be accessed through the main world map. It's really easy to navigate, and I think one of the better system upgrades that they put into Dead Trigger 2. And back on the graphical side of things, the environments are very varied. You're going to see a lot of cool lighting effects and neat shadows, and you're going to see a lot of indoors and outdoor environments, but the one thing that I found was weird was on my Tegra 4 devices, everything seemed to have this like reflection, like everything in the world is just soaking wet, like zombies have taken over the world and now the walls just fucking glisten, because if you like strafe back and forth against the wall, there's like a reflection, and it looks neat, but I wonder why they put that in there, and that's really my only complaint graphically. Outside of that, it's a console quality game as far as graphics go, and it especially looks nice on the small screen. And even if you go over HDMI to your big screen, this game still looks awesome. Though with a bigger screen, you're going to see a bit of aliasing, those little jaggy edges along characters, but on the small screen, you're not going to see those at all. This game looks sharp and beautiful every step of the way. The moment-to-moment gunplay and action is still a lot of fun, and I really liked the addition of the special type zombies that I touched base on earlier. If you see the exploder type zombie coming at you, you gotta have your distance, otherwise when you blow up, he's gonna blow you up. The spitters are absolute motherfuckers. These things have an unnatural accuracy with their spit that I can only say is unfair beyond reason. And the radioactive zombies are especially annoying because you often find yourself cornered against these radioactive zombies, and it's just not a good day. And while these zombies do get to be a little overwhelming and difficult the further you get in, they did make a key change in between the first and second game, and that was the need to spend a lot of money in level. They save the money spending for outside of the level, and they don't really punish you for failing. You get to keep all the money you've earned up until the point when you died. So it still has that like casual get into the game, play for a bit. You don't have to worry about if you get distracted and die, or if you have to get off the train and you die and lose your progress. You're not going to lose the money that you've earned already. So it's nice for casual players. It's nice for players that really want to pour time into their characters and level them up, because you do level up your character and you get little stat bonuses when you level up, more health, extra money. And with that extra money, you can upgrade your shopkeepers inside your headquarters and get access to different blueprints and new weapons. Blueprints and upgrades do not come cheap. You're gonna feel that urge to spend the money, and if you want to, that's fine. That's what it's there for. For me, I preferred to pour a few hours into it. And since this is a fun game, an action-packed zombie slaying game, because who the fuck doesn't like killing zombies? I know I like killing zombies. If you don't like killing zombies, what do? Seriously, what do? Did I mention there's melee weapons? Because your starter melee weapon is a wrench. A brutal, heavy wrench that you bash skulls in. Now, does it get more satisfying killing zombies than with a large metal wrench? Because my answer to that is a resounding no. It's no. Because it doesn't. It does not. Because it's a wrench. So yeah, guys, I can't put this more simply. Go get Dead Trigger 2. It's fast-paced, it's fun, it's casual and hardcore at the same time, it's got beautiful graphics, and it's for fucking free, so why wouldn't you get it? And you do not feel forced into microtransactions, and that's usually the downfall of most of these free-to-play games, is they feel like they are pay to win, but not only pay to win, but pay to survive through the game. And I really hate it when you do that. When you make a game and I can't feel like I can't get like past the first goddamn level without putting $1 into the goddamn game. I don't want to do that. I want to play the game and earn my way through. And if I so choose to take a shortcut, then I can spend a little money. That's how I prefer it, and I feel like that's a good business practice, and this will work out for Madfinger, because there are those people that are going to want to take those shortcuts when playing their mobile games. So yeah, guys, go get it. You don't even have to go out. Why would I say go out and get this? No, go to your fucking phone, go to your tablet, download this game right now. I would give Dead Trigger 2 an easy 4.5 out of 5. It's gonna stay in my shield for now until Dead Trigger 3 comes out, which seems inevitable. Hopefully that comes out next year, but 4.5 out of 5. It's not perfect. It still has a few things that can be fixed, especially for physical controllers. There's times when you still have to touch the screen, and I know that's a weird thing to complain about when it comes to an Android game, but a lot of people are using physical controllers now, and it's just weird to have to like take your hands off the controller and touch the screen, but that's another one of my just small little complaints. 4.5 out of 5. get Dead Trigger 2, don't look back, go kill some goddamn zombies, and I will see you guys in the next Android Spotlight.